I'm Mew Castillo, and I'm currently working for a BPO company, and I'm 30 years old, and I'm here for the rhinoplasty revisions. Well, sir, I know that not everyone is really fond of, or not everyone does agree with the body modifications. Well, it's, from my opinion, well, I think I need it. I need it because in the nature of my work, aside from working from one of the BPOs, I also earn from photo shoots. So it's really significant for me because it really gives me confidence. And I think ayun yung number one na capital ng isang portrait model. I really need to have that because no one would understand it. I've gone through a lot of bullying and I've received some nasty comments about how I looked before. Well, I was really satisfied with how I looked before, but other people were the one who made me realize that, I shouldn't be that, confident enough because of the nasty things that I've heard from them. So I think people now would understand the result of those things. But right now, I'm not just doing that. I'm not just going. I will not just go through this, surgery because of the things that I've heard from them. I'm also doing it for myself. I earn money from photo shoots, and not only that. Sino ba namang may ayaw na kapag tumitingin ka sa salamin, you like what you see? Diba? It's really good to see that you are still fine even if you're aging. Okay ka pa rin, and it's a way of taking care of yourself. Feeling ko. Kasi as far as I know, as we grow old, two things that never stops growing, your ears and your nose. So when you get old, your nose never stops growing. So palaki siya ng palaki rin. So it's really good to sometimes have some help from professionals like Dr. James. I had rhinoplasty with one of the doctors here in the Philippines, and unfortunately, I wouldn't say that I'm really dissatisfied with it, but it really doesn't look good as of the moment. And sabi ko nga sa'yo, sir, pinakita ko siya sa'yo before, and it really looks very far from other people's goal. My experience about Dr. at the time that I was able to meet him, okay naman, very accommodating siya, pati yung mga nurses niya. Pero tayo naman as a customer, we don't just look for we don't just look for how we are being treated kapag nandun ka na sa ospital. It always boils down into the result. Result tayo lagi, result-oriented tayo eh. And in regards with the recovery, nung nakikita ko na siya, it's really not satisfying. Hindi dahil hindi ako makontento. Well, a part of that, talagang hindi siya maganda. Number one, yung bridge ko is tabingi siya. Tapos gumagalaw siya. Kumbaga, I had like several consultation, and what they tell me is hindi daw nakasakto sa dapat daw may bahay yung pinaka-implant para sasakto dun sa bridge ng nose ko, pero hindi, kaya gumagalaw siya. So, and then second would be the tip part. So, it's still bulbous. So, malaki pa rin siya, which is really far from, what my goal or what I want to look like. Well, based from a good feedback that I have actually shown sa mga past patient ni Dr. James, is I have known that he's a plastic surgeon. Plastic surgeon is the next level. Pangalawa, yung experience. So imagine working with clients for 30 years and getting like good feedbacks and satisfying them. how exciting is that? Right? And then, pangalawa is the result that really changed my perception, yung kay DJ, na it was like ayun yung nagsabi sa akin na ang ganda kasi it was like a comparison of picture kasi si DJ 3 beses nagpa-rhino So una fail, pangalawa fail, over na. So sobra na 'yon. Kaya and knowing that it's almost just the same price Same price pero fail. Imagine that, parang nagsayang lang siya ng pera. Pero at the time that he had the rhinoplasty with James, ang ganda, sobrang iba yung naging itsura ng result ng rhinoplasty ni DJ. So, the result speaks about the performance. Well, if I'm going to compare it with the previous doctor that I had a consultation with, I mean the one who did my nose job, it was really different. Kasi when is it okay if I do some comparison? With the previous doctor, when I told him na gusto ko yung medyo pointed ng konti kasi medyo malaki nga yung, ay hindi pwede kasi ganito, mabubutas yung ilong mo, ganyan. Although, I know that it's really good to give an honest feedback kung talagang hindi pwede, okay lang kaysa naman to risk my safety. But I've seen some patients na bulbous yung tip ng ilong nila pero when they had the surgery, pointed siya, ang ganda. So my question is, why didn't happen to me or to my nose? O pwedeng skills ang opportunity ng previous doctor. It's either skills or experience. Now with Dr. James, I was like giving him the expectations na ganito yung ilong ko. Sabi ko, tabi yung ilong ko, ay kayang i-correct yan, kailangan lang natin ganito. So he has a solution. Then sabi ko, bulbous yung ilong ko. We need to put like ear cartilage for it to have a defined tip. Tapos sabi ko rin, makapal yung balat ko, madali lang yan, pwedeng panipisin yan. So, he all has the solution. One thing that I also noticed, sir, is yung one good points that I was able to witness na totoo. Kasi di ba sabi ko, I am really fond of checking some feedbacks on Pinoy Exchange. Yung responsiveness ni Doc. Responsiveness niya, sobrang bilis. Minsan ako pa yung nalilate mag-reply sa kanya. At yung kakausapin mo, hindi niya reception, siya talaga. Ang expectations ko naman, number 1 is the safety, which I know Dr. James can provide me. And second is, I'm not expecting to have like a nose of someone else or some celebrities. As long as maayos siya, okay sa akin. It doesn't need to be perfect. Kasi I'm not even aiming to be perfect. Well, no one, I guess, would look perfect kahit na may rhinoplasty or any wala naman. As long as I'm satisfied with how I look, it would look natural. Okay sa akin. And I know that Dr. James can promise that. Cozy. Napaka-cozy ng facilities. I went to 4 doctors na. Well, pero isa pa lang naman yung nakakagalaw ng ilong ko. Yung isa sa Rizal province, I think that's in Rizal. Ano lang siya, parang hindi ko alam kung parang bahay or apartment lang yun yung sa previous doctor ko. Pero rin naman niya, certified doctor naman siya. It's just that hindi maayos. Tapos, when I got here, pwede pa lang mas okay. They could have, now I seen the opportunities of their clinic. Pwede pa lang mas ganito kaayos Then, it's very cozy and you will feel safe na okay, nasa maayos naman pala ako and even the place is really good. Yung sa clinic malaki yung clinic. And hospital, ano talaga, parang operating room talaga yung itsura.
Okay. As opposed to your previous.
Parang kwarto lang yung operating room niya, maliit lang, tapos malinis naman kasi malinis naman. Pero it's a cozy version. This is a cozy version of that, and even bigger.
Did you feel safer?
Yes, of course. I feel safer. It is competitive compared to some other surgeon that I have actually inquired with. Yung pwede ba ako magsabi ng isang clinic? Kasi some of them are ranging to 120 to 150,000. And then aside from that, you can see some reviews na ang daming infections. May list ng infections talaga. Then one of the site that I go to look for some feedback would be Pinoy Exchange. And ang daming list niya ng ng mga infect na clients. And only 2 doctors there that has a very good review, and one of them would be Dr. James Okina. That's true. I saw it. I even did some screenshots. I'm scheduled this coming 23rd of March. Yeah, it's Agoratex Rhinoplasty, and according to Doc, it's much safer because it's even being used sa heart ng mga babies. And kinakapitan siya ng laman. So in the future if I would want to make some wacky faces, kasi lalo na yan I'm earning from photo shoots. So sometimes yung expression kailangan ko, so it doesn't inhibits me to do some experimental face facial expression. As a model for photo shoots, depende kung anong concept yung bibigay sa'yo. Depende rin facial expressions mo. Pwedeng fun, magwawaki ka, and if silicone yung implant ko, I cannot do some very, expressive, facial expression yung totally parang wacky. Hindi pwede. Unlike Goratex, yung in-offer ni Sir James, ni Dr. James, it's safe kasi kumakapit yung balat dun and it's really safe. Since it's just located in Makati, sobrang daling punta dito. Actually, it took me like 30 minutes lang, 15 to 30 minutes just to get in here. And very convenient pa yung place. Why? Kasi before, based from my experience, hindi mo maiwasan, it's inevitable for you to wait kasi pag may patient pa na under surgery, you really need to wait kasi that's the quality of the work of the doctor. They need to spend time with the patient. So, yung dati kong doctor sa Rizal, and highway, walang mall, wala akong makitang mall doon. If ever there are, sobrang layo. Well, dito, if ever habang naghihintay ka, you can go to the mall, may mga restaurants. Ang daming pwedeng gawin. So you wouldn't feel that you're already killing the time.